Hello everyone, for my digital analysis this week I chose an article called Wet and Wild 2018 is officially 4th hottest year. So when analyzing this website using the CRAAP test, the first portion that we need to look at is currency, which is the timeliness of the information. So we need to look at when this was published and if the information is current and up to date for what we need. So going back to the article, we can see right here under the title, it was published on this website, Science News for Students, on March 12th, 2019. And then, to find if the information is current, I scrolled all the way down to the bottom to look for the citation, and the information he used for this article was published in February 6th, 2019. So we know that the information is current and up to date. So for this portion of the test, I gave currency a score of 8. The next portion that we need to look at is relevance. So it's the importance of this information for our needs. So does the information relate to your topic or answer your question? Who is the intended audience? Is the information at an appropriate level? So for this website I had in mind, we would be talking about climate change and its effects on Earth. And this website does answer those questions. Wet and Wild is officially 4th hottest year. And this website talks about, this article talks about the rising temperatures across the globe and the effects of flooding across the globe as well, especially in the United States here. So it does answer our important question. And then we look down here for the reading level. So is it age appropriate? And is it relevant? So our readability score here is an 8.5, which is typically meant for students in 8th grade. And so that is relevant to our age range. And so for relevance, I gave this article a score of 8 as well. Next, we look to authority. So we look at who is the author of the source, do they have proper credentials, and then we also look at the URL to reveal anything about this source. So going back to the article, our author here is Jeremy Rem, and I actually had to do some digging to find some information on him, but I did find a short bio about him in Science News, which is the same website that put out the article. And it says here that he previously worked for National Geographic and Scientific American as a writer, and he has a bachelor's degree in biology and ecology and evolutionary biology from Brown University. So he does have the proper credentials to be writing a science article. And then we also look to the URL, and as we can see, this is a .org, so it's an organization. And so for authority, I gave it a score of 8 as well. The next portion of the test is to look for accuracy. So where does the information come from, and can we verify it? And then we also look for spelling and grammatical errors. And we also look to make sure it's free of bias. So to look for the accuracy of the information, we go down here to the citation again. And so I clicked on both of these links right here, which are indeed working. And the first one here is a report, which sends us to this report released by NASA and NOAA, which is the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Association. And this press release was released by Gavin Schmidt from NASA and Derek Arndt from NOAA. And just to do some further digging, I did Google both of these people. And Derek Arndt, I found, is the NCEC chair for the National Climate Extremes Committee, and is the chief monitoring branch from National Centers for Environmental Information of the NOAA. And Gavin Schmidt, I was able to find a little bit more information on him, and it says he has a PhD in mathematics, and he worked on the variability of ocean circulation and climate using general circulation models. So he is very well versed in climate change and the science behind that. So I gave this portion accuracy, I gave this a score of 10 because we were able to find the report and also the press release released by NASA that has the same information cited in the article that Jeremy Rem wrote. So for this portion, I gave it a score of 10. And our last element of this test is purpose. So with purpose, we need to look at, is the article intended to inform, teach? Does the author make their intention clear? Is it opinion? And see if there are any biases. So as reading through the article, this article is clearly informed to teach, as noticed by the power words down here at the bottom. And it is all fact because we found fact in those sources, and there appear to be no biases, and is written impartially. So I gave this portion a score of 10 as well. And I totaled the points, and it received an overall score of 44, which we can see down here is a score of good. So it is a good article, but we could find one a little bit better. Thank you.